My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review for The Batman Season 5. And this is definitely a step down from Season 4, but I still enjoyed it enough. Let's begin talking about the episodes, and it begins with the Batman Superman story. And I do like this episode. Typically, in Batman and Superman team ups, Batman wants to walk alone and Superman doesn't. But here it's actually the inverse, where Superman wants to walk alone and Batman wants to walk as a team. And I thought that was really well done, and how Superman gets controlled. So that's when he realizes he needs to walk with others. Just a nice, smart subversion of expectations. I also like how they control Superman using kryptonite and Poison Ivy's mind control spores. So, yeah, I still had fun with this episode. Then we've got Vertigo, which I thought was perfectly fine. Vertigo's a good villain. Green Arrow is a nice addition. There's nothing special here, but I still enjoyed it. Then we've got White Heat, which is the best episode of this season. Firefly has never been this compelling as a character, and they humanize him, but also radicalize him at the same time here, and he's just so evil and unstoppable, and you feel hopeless. But at the same time, his romance with Blaze is just really well done, and it is able to have some emotion. So this episode is fantastic. Then we've got Emil Darkly, which is fine, I guess. I do like the Meal Master's plan to trap people in meals. There's something very psychologically effective about that. But I don't like this take on the Flash. He feels too incompetent, he feels too silly, and yeah, I feel like they could have written him better. Then you've got Joker Express, which is fun enough. I like the brainwash angle. Um, yeah, it's a pretty decent episode. Then you've got Ring Toss, which I didn't really care for. The entire idea of the Penguin getting the Green Lantern ring, it just feels very fan servicey. It just I didn't like this episode. Maybe mildly entertaining, but eh. Then we've got the Metal Face of Comedy, which is also pretty stupid. The nanotech and the Joker duplicate, just eh. I feel like they went too over the top here. Attack of the Terrible Trio. Okay, I love this episode. And when I look at IMDb, this is the worst reviewed episode of this season, and I just don't get it. I love the college setting. I love the villains and how they mutate into different animals. I love how they use Kirk Langstrom's formula. I like how they try to poison everyone at the end. I like how he becomes a big mixture at the end. It's just a very unique, fun episode. I really loved it. Then you've got the end of the Batman, which is fine. Wrath and Scorn aren't developed enough to bring any weight to this episode, so no matter how hard they try, I just didn't really care about anything regarding them. It doesn't go into the worldview enough, so it's just kind of blah. I do like how Batman's willing to sacrifice his identity at the end because to kill them is against his principles, and I like that he was willing to stick to them. But Joker then poisoning them just feels like a cop out. So yeah, they try really hard to make this feel like this feels like the finale to the show, and it just should have been a two-parter at the very least. Then you've got What Goes Up, which is also kind of dumb, but in a good way. This gun that makes things float is just a really stupid but fun idea, and I had fun with it. I think the villain's name is the Shadow Thief, and he's great, and I really like Black Mask. So this episode was pretty good. Lost Heroes. I like the idea of the superpowered people getting captured and getting their powers taken away. But it just feels really rushed, and the joining just isn't that compelling of aliens. So, yeah, most episodes here are just fine. There's a few standouts, some for better, some for worse. So, it's fine. It's fun enough. I still like the voice performances by Rhino Romano, Danielle Judovitz, and Evan Sabella. I like these characters. The issue here is the inconsistent quality, so I'll give The Batman Season 5 a 6 out of 10. Okay, have you seen The Batman Season 5? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin, out.